I might have lied to you, fam. I said a couple of videos ago that I just wanted to shake the dead, that I didn't want to wake the dead. In this week's video, we're going to wake the dead. Stick around, stay tuned, and let's roll to that intro. Get in a car like this and smile, there's something wrong with you. That is a sound that I can get behind. I absolutely love Tab Performance mufflers. There's not a better muffler on the market in my opinion. Whoa, 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 let's just back up a little bit. What is up, all you beautiful YouTube family? Welcome back to the Bad LSX Garage YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by and don't know what we do here, well, let me explain. We do cars, trucks, motorcycles, mostly motorcycles, reviews, unboxings, how-tos, vacations, you name it, it gets done here at the Bad LSX Garage at the compound. If you've went back a couple weeks or so, you will see that I just recently purchased a 2024 roadglide for the channel. And this bike is absolutely amazing. As soon as I brought the bike home, the first thing I changed was, you know it, the mufflers. Had to. What did I go with? Well, duh, is there anything else? Tab Performance mufflers. Now, I didn't want to wake the dead, I just wanted to shake them up a little bit. So I put the medium baffles on here. I didn't want it loud. When I took this bike to the 1K service, which was 350 miles over, I'd made up my mind that it just wasn't enough. I hit up the parts department and I said, hey, how quickly can you get the Tab Performance zombie baffles in? I just got to switch them out, I have to. He said, I should be able to get them in within a few days. And he did. He got them in within a few days. I went and picked them up and was gonna make a video on it in last week's video, but it just fell apart. They was the wrong ones. Tab Performance had actually labeled them wrong. We'll show you how to change those baffles up, how to put the zombie baffles in, and then we'll give you another startup with the zombie baffles. Go to your favorite toolbox, get out the 5/32, and that should be all you need. I said the only thing you should need is an Allen wrench or an Allen key of 5/32, but basic mechanic skills and a whole lot of patience helps too. You can start on whichever side. I'm starting on the right side. On these Tab Performance mufflers, to keep the tip connected to the actual muffler, there's two 5/16 bolts that need to be removed. Altogether, there's three 5/16, but two of those actually hold the tip on, and the one holds the baffle in. To be more specific, you have three bolts, but right now you're only going to remove two. This side bolt, and then we're going to go underneath, and then the first bolt that you come to, remove that. Once you remove that last bolt, wiggle the end cap, and it comes off just like so. Stick it off to the side somewhere. Now that the end cap is off, the third and final bolt needs to be removed, and it's underneath right here. 5/32 will also remove it. When you remove that bolt, then you can pull out the baffle. Last bolt is removed. Take your two fingers, just pull out. Yes, it's louvered, and as you're pulling it out, there will still be some fiberglass left in the muffler. Grab the fiberglass out with the other hand and pull it all out together. Once you have those out, slip it all back together and stick these back in the box. Yep, Houston, we have a problem for sure. As you can see, I've already changed clothes. That's how big of a problem we're into right now. So, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of a difference here. Now, it's not necessarily here or anything because, you know, this is the difference between louvered baffles and zombie baffles, or medium and zombie, you know. But it's more here. You see what I'm saying? Now, the last time that I got these, which was almost 3 weeks, actually it's been 3 weeks ago to this day, they was the wrong diameter. They wasn't the correct roundness. The girth was wrong. No big deal. It was a mix-up of, pretty sure, Tab Performance, because the box was labeled wrong. I personally saw that. Somebody somewhere has dropped the ball. Now, I don't know if it's Tab Performance, or I don't know if it's my favorite Harley-Davidson store, which is Wildcat Harley-Davidson, but somebody somewhere has definitely dropped the ball. I didn't even get a phone call this round. I had to call to say, hey man, what's going on? But anywho's, there's a problem here. So instead of spending another hour to go there and another hour to come back and wait another week or possibly 2 and then drive another hour there and another hour back, I'm just gonna chop it off. Because you see, it's $100. If I mess it up, so be it. I'm spending more in gas running back and forth than what these are even worth at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna chop it and we're gonna see what happens. Because from what I can tell, it's just a length issue at this point. So we're not gonna cry over spilt milk. We're just gonna go ahead and work forward. I could have easily lied to you and told you that all of this is great, it's all well and good. But that's not how we roll here at the Bad LSX Garage. There's things come up, everything's not perfect. I could have easily edited all this out and you guys would have thought, this is just a couple of day video. But it's not. This has been a month in the making. Yes, between the back and forth, between the wrong parts being sent to the dealership and sent to me, between the wrong parts being sent back and sent back again, this is what we're left with, was me cutting down these zombie baffles. I had to. So anyways, as you've seen, they were too long. I've chopped them down. I've sanded everything down, made everything look legit, where it'll be even and it'll fit the way it should. So these are the Tab Performance zombie baffles. As you can see, it's just a 2.5 inch pipe. It's pretty much all it is. Just a straight through design. Nothing inside, nothing outside. That's it. How they get their sound, I don't know, but they sound amazing. Now the medium baffles that I just took off, as you can see, they do have the fiberglass packing around them. And then once you remove the fiberglass packing, you do have the louvered baffle. Now these mufflers do sound good, don't get me wrong. The more miles you put down on them, the hotter they get, the more this stuff breaks down, the better they sound. But it's just not, it's not loud enough for me. They got a good deep tone, but they're not loud enough. So today we're gonna hopefully guys, if this works, we're not gonna shake the dead, but we're gonna wake them. Most videos are gonna tell you when you remove these baffles and install these baffles that you should have the muffler off the bike. You should have the muffler up like this, and it makes everything easier to drop in and pull out. And I have to agree, it does. But to me, I'm just gonna install them like this. I've done it before, so it's not really that bad. First, what you wanna do is find out where your hole is, where your screw should go through your baffle, and it's on the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is, I know this needs to be on the bottom and this where it screws into the bottom. So clock it that way and just push it in. Now you may have to take your fingers, like this one right here. I've got it right there on that bolt hole so I can feel it. And these two, I'm gonna pull in and line it up with the inside. These line up, or should line up, and then once they catch a certain way, then you can push them the rest of the way in. It may take some finesse, it may take a little fiddling around, but they should go. You might have to use a little persuasion, but she will eventually go. Now all you have to do is put your tip on, make sure to line it up, put your 2 screws in it, and then you're ready to go to the other side. this whole debacle and this whole mess that I went through this past month trying to get these Tab Performance zombie baffles in was going to drive me insane. But it's been a good insane because the outcome has outweighed the bad for sure. Little did I know that I was actually going to mix these up. I know in the beginning of the video I told you that it could happen. I just didn't realize that I was going to be the one to do it. On my right side, I do have a zombie baffle in. On the left side, I left the medium baffle in. And together, that created a sound that is like no other. I've not heard anything sound like this. It has its own unique sound. Now, I could get out on the road here in the next few days and it not be what I want. But as of right now, idling and the racing up and the tone, it's absolutely perfect. Now, like I said, we'll see when we get it out on the road and actually get a little miles put down on it. Anyways, fam, that's all I've got for you this week. Go down there and give me a big thumbs up. It's been a long month just trying to make this video. And any comment that you feel like putting down in the comment section, I'd love to hear from you. I do read all the comments, good and bad, so let me have them. Until next week, fam, I love you. Love each and every one of you. Are you ready? Let's do this. Peace. I'm out.